Ladies and gentlemen, I've got in the building with me. See the intro long. My own brother, Pascal Aka. Let's put it together.
Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you. The intro on that. The brothalization, that was a bit.
Oh, yeah,
It was a bit much,
Yeah, I mean, it's a serial, you know what I mean? Like, he's a wordsmith, you know what I mean? Like, he does architecture with words and vocabulary and
He's giving you rhymes. He's calling me
architecture with words and vocabulary.
Bro, it's been a long minute. Too long seeing you.
Yes.
Welcome back into the building. The last time you said, we just spoke outside, you said, 2023, right?
Yeah, it was last.
Bro.
Yeah, it was 2023. That was 2 years ago. I thought that was last year.
2 years ago, Charlie. Time is just, boom, going. Welcome once again. AC.
Are you in your feelings, Cyril?
I'm in all my feelings, Charlie.
I can tell. Can you tell?
Oh, yeah, because you know myself as well. I'm wearing glasses for some reason.
Yeah. Like, we're all in our feelings. We are old men who just got a flashback. We're getting our feelings. So allow. You know, like.
Okay, then let me keep you in that flashback, right? What are some of the feelings or the memories running through your mind as you were shooting the video for Kalu?
I just went there and drank my beer and had fun.
Oh my God.
And he kept telling me what to do.
How about you?
He shot the video.
I
was just there.
What's fun?
What fun was inside?
Yeah.
Oh, there was beer. I mentioned the beer already.
Yeah.
There was beer. There was beer.
Mm-hmm.
There was
beer.
There was girls.
That's what I was waiting for him to say.
And I was just in the corner, and then they say, Cyril, come. Yeah, because I've had beer, and there were girls.
Yeah.
So for me, it was fun. Maybe he was working the whole time, so you can ask him, maybe different perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I got paid, but then I would have done it for free. Because that was a very fun video to shoot. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
2 days in that location was a lot of work, long hours, and then the scene where I was in that video, where I was angry and shouting at EL and stuff, that I was not really acting because I was really angry because I really wanted the video to be good and stuff. We almost didn't shoot it, and then I ended up shooting, and it was fun. It was fun for everyone. So I love everything about that video, the chemistry I had with both EL and BBNZ, the people that were there, and then the way it came out. I'm very, very proud of Kalu and all the videos I did with EL and Cyril and all those people. The Azonto period, let me say something. 2010 to 2013-ish, I think that was a very special period. That was when I actually came to GH, and there was a movement, and I just, it was an opportunity for me to just showcase everything that I learned as a filmmaker when I was in Canada for like a decade, and also to introduce myself as a filmmaker to the country that raised me. I'm Ivorian. I'm half Ivorian, half Ghanaian. I was raised in Ghana. Half of the time I was in a French school, but for me to come back and make videos with artists that are trailblazing, that are just as hungry as I was great. And also, I'm also proud of the videos that I did with the legends that I grew up with. I did videos with VVIP, Reggie, Adam, Samini, Obrafour, So TikTok was the first person I did a video for. I did 2 videos for him. So that period of music videos, Cyril was asking me if I missed it. Well, I don't. It's been 8 years since I retired from music videos. 8 years went fast.
Ooh. I always fight him for it. He's not even do videos for us again.
Yeah.
You also have decided not to rap for us again.
When people ask me why I don't rap, I'm like, because Pascal don't want to do videos.
Oh, please. Wow. Oh, please.
Hey, I need to blame somebody.
What a way to shift responsibility.
You are carrying a heavy weight then.
No, it's been 8 years since I retired from music videos, but I'm very happy with what I contributed to the industry.
Yeah.
The music video industry is doing well. The music industry is doing well, no matter how much people complain. Just keep complaining that way to keep improving. But what it has been, what it has reached compared to where it was before, my goodness, I think there's been very good progress.
Yeah. Take us into the creative mind of Pascal Aka.
Oh, I want to go back.
Before then, also because he's done a lot of really good work that we've applauded even today, looking back several years down, right? So just take us into how a creative mind works for you.
Thank you. The thing is, I think we have to go into my actual personality. People like to go clubbing and stuff, and I don't do that. So ever since I was young, I'm not a social person, but art was always what would make people gather around me.
Right.
Whether Cyril believes it or not, but I used to rap. I used to be a lyricist.
Okay.
And then people used to gather around me like in groups and all stuff, just to hear like what I gotta say and stuff. The school newspaper, my lyrics are dropping and stuff. I used to do that. I used to act on stage, etc. That was my way of expressing myself. So my nature is just art. Art is how I express myself. And then because I'm an introvert, I'm always creating and always absorbing different creations from all over the world. And my degree in film studies, I was exposed to multiple films from all over the world and multiple ways of making films, all different times and periods. And these are really expanding my horizon of creativity. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I love GH, but when you're in GH, it's very easy to be locked up and be oblivious to what's happening to the rest of the world, you know? But luckily, I've been expanded creatively with my imagination, and that has never left me. Same way that my accent still has not left me for some reason, Charlie. I mean, of course, unless I'm desperate, I have to negotiate with carpenters and all that stuff. That's
then
when
the accent leaves.
That's when my pigeon comes, my tree comes. You know, so, but other than that, I'm happy of my foundation as a filmmaker, and I'm happy that it has never left me. And up to today, I'm 40 years old, but I'm doing science fiction film. Are you mad, Pascal? You know, and I'm not done with the action films and stuff that I started with. I'm still, I may be 40, but I'm still 23 years old. You know, with 17.
Finding the inner child and expressing yourself.
Yeah, it never leaves me. You know.
Awesome.
When did you fall in love with the screen? Because there's a lot of creatives that I know found their creativity or their creative persona outside of their academic structure. So you meet somebody and they did biochemistry, but now they're a rapper. You know, like me, I've never done music or anything musical academically in my life, but now my whole life revolves around creativity. You went to school for this. You saw earlier on in yourself that this is what I want to do, and like you're saying, you've gathered that trajectory from the academic side to application all the way till now. When did you realize that this was you? Film was you?
I was 4 years old, probably before 4, because when I was 4, I knew how old I was. Probably before that. Yeah, I used to make movies in my head constantly. I used to walk around my house for hours, just
running
making
simulations.
Yeah, just making movies that were never seen before. It started with Rambo 2, my version. I didn't know it existed, so I watched Rambo 2 in my head. Eventually, I saw the real one. I'm like, my own is better. And I did thousands and thousands of movies growing up, and then just writing stories. When the school teacher would tell me to write stories, I'll write 5, just because I couldn't stop.
Couldn't help it.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. And then, so the screen, and growing up, just watching video cassette is always, broken because we kept watching movies over and over and over again and stuff. But when you're around a teenager, you're about to finish secondary school, you have to sit your parents down and give them the conversation. Told my parents, Maman, Papa, je pense que j'ai envie d'être un acteur. So I told them I want to become an actor. Hear the crickets. I'm the 5th boy. And my father is not the CEO at the time. He was managing director of EcoBank at the time. All my brothers were doing business, and I want to become an actor. Am I mad? So, no, my mom was disappointed. She wanted to call a pastor to make sure
demons leave you.
Yeah, and also, of course, because she saw me walking around my house talking to people that don't exist. What's going on? Yeah. But no,
right? So putting 1 and 1 together, you needed a pastor.
Yeah. So my father kind of understood. It's like, okay, this guy wants to be an actor. And he saw me on stage as well because I was shy in the house, but they don't know what's going on. Once you see me on stage, I'm a different person. So my father told me to use my education to pursue
the dream.
Directing, film director, not become an actor, to produce, to become film director, and that was it. That's when I realized that, wait a second, if I pursue directing and become a director, I can still act, I can still do music, I can still do all that stuff.
It's all incorporated.
Yes, I didn't know how difficult filmmaking was going to be. So fast forward, my second year of film school, I started my career. I don't want to go too much about how difficult it was, but it was also very, very fun. I discovered myself, and I met up with stunt guys that were aspiring stuntmen, and we built our own team, and we worked on 2 feature films, which took 4 years in total. So it's been a good 6-7 years of making movies. So there were independent action films that we're making with stunt guys and stuff.
And was there any point where the enthusiasm and the dream of wanting to make films and be on screen, you got hit with a reality check, and you're like, bruh, I don't know, maybe I don't want to do this anymore?
That's a very good question, because before I actively pursue this thing, there's many things in my life that I did and I failed and blah, 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 blah. But before I even started filmmaking, I made a decision. Okay, let me try something in my life, and let me try this whole never give up thing that people always mention. So I made a decision, and then whenever I'm in a bad mood, stay away from the computer, stay away from the script, stay away from all that stuff. Don't put that energy on it. I tried it, and it kind of worked. But it was very difficult. Filmmaking is very, very difficult. But the enthusiasm, man, it's like telling me to get rid of my stomach when sometimes I have stomach ache. I still need my stomach. I still need to eat food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I tell me to stop brushing my teeth. Like when I feel like it'll do it, I'm still gonna end up doing it. So the thing is, I can lose passion for a certain maybe a certain project, perhaps. So if I don't feel good about something, it's because I need to switch it up artistically. Because film is like, it's endless. You know, if you don't like this, then there's different flavors. If I don't feel like eating this food, then switch up and eat, watch it today and eat the other stuff. At the end of the day, I'll never get tired of food, period. I'll never get tired of food. I'll never feel like not eating food.
But do you have a preference? Like there are people who kill for banquet and tilapia, people who kill for jollof. When it comes to film, what is that go-to space for you?
As long as my proteins are there, I'm good. Yeah, and protein is action. To me, like I said, I did a post in French. A lot of people don't understand what I was saying. But what I was trying to say is basically drama and romance, that's carbohydrates. Documentaries are vegetables. Comedy are desserts or fruits. And then action are proteins. Yeah. So no matter what film I'm going to make, proteins need to be there. And the thing about proteins can mix up with anything you want. You understand? Yeah. So just because my film has action in it doesn't mean there's no romance, doesn't mean there's no comedy, doesn't mean there's no whatever, you know what I'm saying? So Lynx hired me to direct a movie called PAWN. How do you pronounce that?
I know, right?
Porn.
Thank you. All right.
So
I did a porn movie.
Porn.
Yeah, you did a movie.
So I did a movie called Porn, right? It was what's it called?
Pascal Aka, Porn.
Yeah, so it's available on Prime Video in the UK and the US.
And that was a good movie, by
Thank
the
you
way.
very much.
Yeah, that's
so
a good
it
one.
was a psychological thriller, right? These are the kind of scripts I get sometimes, and it's a psychological thriller. And of course, with it, Ajay Tiana plays a police officer with personality disorder. So it's like a little bit of action has to be in there. You know what I mean? It's not the main part of the story, but part of it is there. And then action doesn't have to be fight scenes or anything like that. No, you know what I mean? You can have just
hustle here and there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's picks and values, you know what I mean? So when I'm given scripts and you want me to do romance from beginning to end, I won't do it. Same way that if you give me a script and it has action from beginning to end, I won't do it. You know what I mean?
A balanced diet.
Thank you. Let it know.
What stimulates you?
Women. Oh, sorry.
That's why he's your friend.
You kind of walked into that. When you asked, I was also going to.
Oh, you were going to say the same thing.
Like,
birds of a feather.
No,
that's a very broad question.
I
mean,
yeah.
Pascal, you get what I mean.
No, what stimulates me is, I believe there's a God. It was not always the case. There was a time where I didn't believe in God, but I believe there's a God that gave me something since I was a little boy, since I was 3 years old. I was born with it, and I better use it for good, And also, like this father that spoke about that, that supported this dream of mine. I want to make him proud, And of course, the actual God himself, my actual Father in heaven himself, I have to make them proud. So it's like, that's one reason why I ended up leaving music videos as well. Because yes, creatively, I'm doing some nice work, nice shots and everything. But Charlie, the Botos is too much. What am I going to do with that?
Gee.
You know what I mean? So it's like, let's be honest, Botos is nice, but like, I didn't spend 4 years to go to university to shoot Botos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like the music video was great, but like there's way too much stuff going on in here that needs to be exposed. Sometimes I do get artists calling me, hey, Pascal, I know you shoot movies now. I have a movie for you. No. I spent years doing your concepts, doing all that stuff. But like,
it's my time now.
Yeah, there's way too many ideas here.
Your movie.
Yes, exactly. That needs to be expressed.
Question. Okay. So sorry to cut you. Do you get burdened by your mind? Because as a creative, I would like to say I can relate. You're walking around and anything can trigger, beg your pardon, a whole movie.
No, trigger.
Oh my dear. A whole movie. You can hear a song, anything can happen, and then you get these amazing ideas. Now, implementing takes resource, it takes money, and you will be limited by these things. Now, how do you feel as a creative with so many ideas, yet you're not able to implement all of them? Does it like feel heavy, and how are you able to unburden yourself?
I think that is an absolute gift, because we've all been through the pandemic, and come on, all of us have been through that period where it's like, wait a second, what are we supposed to do now? Yeah. What are we supposed to do? And like we're lost kind of thing. Let me tell you something. When I was overwhelmed with too many music video requests, during that period and stuff, I told myself, do you know what's worse than too much business? No business at all. Right. So when you're burdened with so many ideas, you should be thankful, because what's worse than having too many ideas? No ideas at all.
True.
So I get excited, and I tell people, the moment that I make the perfect movie, I wouldn't know what to do with my life. The moment that I have 6 movies under development, 6 big movies under development, and I know for a fact, if I have all the money to do it all, and then when it's done,
what next?
Now what?
It'll be empty. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, not having everything you want is an actual beautiful blessing. I'm not saying girls should play hard to get. I don't like that stuff. So, child time is going, but it's like, to me, it gives me something to look forward to. The same way people talk about the film industry is not good and all that stuff. Of course, there was a time where I was on radio and I just it was bitter. The industry is dead. But it's like, I'm excited. But because something is flat, because it's bare land, he does real estate, he knows what I'm talking about. When it's bare land, you get excited because you see the condos, you see the apartments you're going to build.
Potential.
Exactly. You see the potential, and that makes me so excited. You know
how easy was it to decide to leave the music video space, being that you had, poured your heart into it, right? A few times I came to the Tesano studio and I saw how you worked, right? So how was it like for you, just deciding that let me focus on film and take a break?
I think it has to do with growing, I was meant to do the music videos. It was meant to be, and I was meant to leave.
But there was time for that.
Everything was supposed to happen, There was also the idea of like, I can still go, of course. I can still make music videos if I come back. But it's like, the new guys, I think I helped build a foundation. First, I believe with the 4 pillars, me, Esihene, Big OJ, and of course the famous one, Gio. I believe 4 of us in that period, we did very, very, very well to like create a structure for the music.
Create a standard.
Yes, absolutely. And the young guys that were coming up, I can say X-Bills, Dovlo, Prince Dovlo, there was, what's it called? That guy even left. Anyways, so some people came and left, but still, like the music video industry, Nikose, of course, David Nikose, that's another one. I think it was their time, and I feel like everything was supposed to be done. And I just got tired of like monotonous. It was becoming a job. Yeah. It was becoming a job, and I did not ever want it to become a job. So I need to be in love with it. So when it comes to music videos, I know the conversation keeps coming and stuff. I hate to say this, but I believe that it's not a Pascalaka comeback until me and EL says so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can make that happen, right?
Okay.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, no, you don't.
Please make it happen, Cyril.
Don't tempt me, bro.
No,
already I'm looking for you. Don't tempt me, brother. Pascal, hey, brother.
It's not
make it happen.
You don't even have to make it happen. It has to come by itself. We had a conversation. 2023. I almost came back. Almost.
Yeah, but I'll jumpstart it. I know the two of you.
Everything has to align, and it's beyond our control. It needs to come perfectly. The right time, the right budget, the right song, I need to be ready when he's ready, and then all that stuff. And once that happens, that's when everybody will come. And of course, you're going to show up. You're right there. You're right next to him. and it's but I'm not rushing it. It needs to write itself. Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson always said it. It needs to write itself. The music has to write itself. And my return to music videos, I think it will definitely happen. I don't know when, but it will come by itself. And let's not force it. Yeah.
Now you've spoken about timing and right time. How important is that to you, especially when you're about to embark on a project? Would someone give you something and go like, maybe it's not the right time? Also, against or in support of Cyril's points, where in the beginning where he said some of the things that you were putting out was ahead of its time, and that if this video Kalu was made now, it would have more attention than the attention it got when it was put out. So that's funny.
Okay. I just wanted to say that as much as the videos were dope and we were doing all that in that era, that those years he mentioned, we were not crazy about views. Views mattered. But nobody was doing videos because this video has to reach 10 million views. They were doing videos because this video has to be dope. The views came from the dope videos. Now it's like, how many views am I going to get? Is even ahead of putting the camera on.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get that.
Yeah, that my answer. So,
yeah, of course. When an artist will come to me, I will look at the marketing aspect. I will look at the whole branding, because like it's my job to sell the artist, and then the artist gets paid, and then they come back to me for another music videos. Sometimes they get tons of dollars, and then they call some guys from South Africa or whatever. That pissed me off. But at the end of the day, I look at those aspects and stuff. But as far as creativity is concerned, nothing is off limits. As for videos, we've done videos with Spaceship, we turned the studio into a strip club. We've done all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter like if people will like it or not. Like, F it. Let's just do what we do, what we feel like doing. That is all. Because let me tell you something. Film was invented 125 years ago. Okay, Thomas Edison and also like the Lumiere brothers and stuff. So, and it didn't take more than 20 years before people in Hollywood said, "Hey, let's film on top of a moving train." And Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin, they did a whole bunch of crazy stunts before the word stunts was invented. You know what I mean? A whole building will fall down and it will land and not kill you because a window was open. It takes a lot of crazy mind to think about these things before, Whereas when you're in GH, it takes a long time before somebody says, "Oh, we can do that." Yes, you can. Why haven't you thought about it? Because one of the first
limited.
Yeah.
We're people that always want permission or validation.
Let me tell you something. I did Obumo. That's the first video I did for EL. But the first time I sat down with EL, he told me something. Pascal, I want you to make a music video for me that is so simple that every other director would think to themselves, "Yo, how come we didn't think about that?" So once he said that, that's when I became free. And I did a video for him called Turn the Lights Down. And it's a very simple video. It's not the most, you can play the video, Turn the Lights Down by EL. So it's one video, it's not the most popular song in the world. But let me tell you something. Everybody in the industry knows that video. When that video came out, my phone was buzzing. My office was flooded. Everybody came. People were paying me in dollars. People had ready to write me checks because they knew that, okay, there's something different about this guy. This guy is something else. Hence EL's first album title. So the thing is, there's no currency for creativity and there's no perfect timing for it. If the universe gave you that idea, do it now. The perfect time to do it is now, because the universe doesn't play with time, doesn't go with time, because universal, the time it's timeless. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it hits your spirits. It doesn't matter when you do it, period.
Do we have that video? If we have that video, let's pull it up. But let's get it and let's pull it up, because that's, for me, I missed Saturday that day. I think I was engaged somewhere. Okay. I missed Saturday that day. But
were you always on set all the time?
A lot of times.
A lot of the time, okay.
The same squad. Right?
Yeah, but I don't know which relationship he was in at that time. But that kept him busy.
I myself was that.
I really like the bars that are dropping.
He had time on his hands.
But I told people that I've been serving breakfast quadruple time. I told you this morning. I said it. Have I been hiding my relationship status?
No, you've not been.
Look at my cheeks. I chop breakfast.
You've not been. But Pascal, you recently turned 40 in July. Yes. What doors, have been opened for you? What are the possibilities that you're seeing? Also, because it's a new decade, they say that, it's another level. What possibilities have you seen, with film, with how far you can go with your creativity that you didn't even think through before? And then what resolutions have you made as well that will, further impact the film space, especially in Ghana?
Yeah, break the rules, man. Break the complete rules. Because I think, everything that I was afraid of in my 30s was a waste of time, especially during the pandemic and stuff. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but it's the truth. Like last time I was here, I had a ring on my finger. I don't have it anymore. So I went through some stuff, but that's thankfully everything's peaceful, and so there's no ring on my finger. It's still gone, but moving forward, like there's lots of promise. Now, let's say in my 30s, like I have this condition called scoliosis. So my spine is twisted on this side. And maybe he has seen it or something. After every video shoot, I will be limping for 2 days and stuff. And also, especially back then, I used to be very hands-on. I used to lift the tripod and stuff.
Sorry about that.
So that was my 20s and my 30s, always in pain. But now that I'm 40, I thought I'd be in much more pain, but no, it's almost gone. You know, I'm more fit than I used to be. I am more active than I used to be. I'm sorry, I'm at 40. I look sexy as hell. I won't lie to you. And no,
the entire squad.
You don't even look 40. You give that to you.
Thank you so much. I look great. I didn't go to Turkey, but I look great. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep this weight, by the way. Like I think
it looks good.
Yeah. I'm the what's it called? One of the board members of the Beard Gang and also Sakura Gang all together. So
right.
So yeah, and
you should come together and just say reverse it because the top is down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The two boards need to combine.
So like I said, I feel great physically. I lift better. My cardio's better. My creativity is on top of the roof. You know, and you know, also my branding's on top of the roof. Sex drive. Hey, Charlie, it's not even a joke. You know what I mean? So it's
See, Cyril and Pascal, I don't even want to be in the same room with them because
it's the truth, though.
What?
Like, so whatever they said about, you know, when you reach 40, your back will hurt, your knee will hurt. It's a lie,
hurt, bro.
Because that's when you realize the way they second, whatever you think becomes your reality.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So if I say I'm 23, I'm 23. Period. I'm still 23.
You can't compete with the 23-year-old. You can't actually.
So basically, I have the best of both worlds. I have the age of Papano, and I have the energy of Saboino.
Right.
You understand?
Right. This is why we say clack it.
Yes, they thought it was only me. They don't know. The army is big. Bossu, you don't know.
You don't know what is
You
going
don't
on.
know.
I don't
Today that
remember.
everybody's iPhone and is TikToking and Samsunging and everything is easy.
Allah,
you
we
know.
are sorry.
I'm not coming
like
at
as a
you.
generation, we need to apologize to
No,
Cyril.
I am not. No, I'm not saying it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
It's not as you said we are sorry.
Because no. You see, this one, let me hijack the show for 30 seconds. And
We are
Pascal
counting.
will back me.
25
It's
seconds.
not about the fact that we are discrediting your struggles or the fact that you grew up in an era where these things are available to you. But it was just so much more physically and cognitively demanding to achieve these levels of things with the things that were available to us at that time. So if it's a mix, like you said, it's balanced diet, brain work was 75-80% on this. Whereas today, to achieve this, brain work can be 15% because the machine has done everything for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Boss, am I going mad?
We're speaking AI. We can have a whole conversation about that if you want.
Exactly. You can type this in now and get it done. Back then, there was no hope of that. You see that you are sharp enough to do it or forget about it. And you don't have to apologize for that. It's my world.
I still believe that.
So I can't give my people fans.
No, you can, but it just shouldn't have to come to us. Like you said, pace setters. If you didn't do it, how we also know that this is what we can follow?
So go outside and bring us flowers.
We'll forever build on
there'll
what
always
you've
be
given
pace
us.
setters.
Go outside,
Yes.
go outside and bring us flowers. He likes roses. I like tulip.
Okay. I
make
just want
you
to
some.
say that when this came out, it was on replay at a very special place.
Hey, you're not a fan, cry.
At a very special place, and we would watch the video several times. We didn't know who shot it. At that time, we didn't have access to so much information. It's so nice to know that, but it's like, oh my God, you see this, it's like, oh, I wish I could do that. But what are you going to use to do it to your phone? How? It wasn't there. It's really exciting.
Charlie, how proud were you of, or are you of that video? Like when you finished on the bench that day and you hit render finally.
Well, very, 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 very happy. You know what I mean? It was the beginning of something special, you know, and it's still special to this day.
Yeah. Massive. Let's talk film. Let's talk big screen cinema. Now, out of all the titles you've worked on till today, and don't tell me your new one is your favorite. Which one is your favorite?
For now, it's still Gold Coast Lounge.
Okay.
Because it's the most successful.
I've watched it a few times. The film, they're nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice
Thank you. Thank you. The reason why is it's so far, it's still my favorite because like it's on Netflix, all that stuff. Biggest success, 18 awards. Come on, it's a lot of success. My biggest success as an artist, as a director. And of course, we're trying to top it with the 6 movies that I have under development. And this new movie that I'm working on called BA4 is one of the 6 movies, my big 6 that we have under development. And all of them are creative. All of them are different and not unlike anything you've ever seen before. So what I do is I take very popular genres, very effective genres that you've seen in world cinema, Hollywood, and I Africanize it, I Ghanaianize it. So BA4 is a science fiction film. It's a Ghanaian science fiction film. It's set in the future, etc. And of course, we have people that are just excited to see what we're going to do. Well, of course, as usual, you always have some, maybe, I haven't seen anything so far. Maybe you have some skepticism, ruffle. Skepticism, yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, how's he going to pull it off? How's he going to pull it off? I'm going to pull it off.
You're going to do it.
Yeah.
That's the energy.
Yes, that's the energy we did when we did those music videos back then.
Yeah.
And nothing has changed. Like, I'm still breakthrough studios. We break through the barriers of creativity and whatever limits that we think we have on ourselves and stuff. And then, hey, if I'm the first one to do it, I'm the first one to do it. Everybody follows,
I mean, we set a giant fire at Bauleshi Basic School Park, Bauleshi 1 and 2.
Do not mention that. We'll get in trouble, bro.
Like how many years ago? Bruh, we burnt everything we could find. If you watch
the music video.
If you watch my video, while we're standing by a giant bonfire, bro, that's the most impromptu giant fire ever, and it was massively successful.
I didn't book the location. I didn't pay anybody or anything. We just last minute.
We just called some boys around like, hey, move forward, bruh. Somebody was rushing with fuel. The thing just caught fire. Like it was like action, the fire, and then we rushed in front of the fire and just started rapping. Yeah. And it came out perfect. When you watch it, you be like, hey, these guys they do the bonfire, bro. We almost baked. That was the passion.
Yeah, and we're still burning to this day. You know what I mean? With this new movie that we're working on and stuff. And luckily, like, things are setting up because we have partners so far, investors, investors in it.
Last time you came here, you spoke about that. You spoke about the business angle and about capturing investment and pitching it the right way and all that. So I'm happy to hear that it's translated into progress. What's the timelines for the new movie?
Well, hopefully we're done with this before like the 30th December. Okay. And we already have people like begging us lined up to just premiere it here and there and there. Of course, we're good with Silverbird and stuff, but then like at the same time, we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, how we're going to premiere it. But either way, it's going to be very, very interesting. Speaking of which, the Black Science National Film Festival, tomorrow I'm doing a special presentation and I'm showing some exclusive clips and exactly what we're doing. So, and times have changed. I use AI extensively. I don't promote it and tell anyone I use AI, but I use AI extensively for my pre-production process. And
as a tool to visualize.
Yes. So everything that you see here that we created was first visualized from my mind with AI. So of course I generate images.
Can we get the insert full screen rather so that we can see the...
Yeah, so everything from the costumes to the location and stuff, like I use AI to just show what I have on my mind, to generate images from my vision, and then the rest of the crew are able to turn that into real life.
I saw you with a 3D printer, or did I go mad?
Yes, some of the props you see are 3D printed.
I was going to, I think I even called, but I called the wrong number.
Yeah.
So I was like, hello?
Yeah. So everything from masks and everything could be 3D printed. Some of the guns that you see are 3D printed. You design it in 3D however you want it, and then the machine just builds it live, like a robot builds the actual props. So we'll do that with some of the costume items, some of the jewelry.
So you're a manufacturer as well.
The cinematic Tony Stark's Iron Man.
And the sets you are seeing is also really nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah, really nice.
So job. It's like a lot of money goes into it, but it's like a lot of investments. But it's working so well. Which all we did was post some behind the scenes stuff, and people are going crazy. It's not even a trailer or anything like that, and it's great. So what you saw was an AI image, and it's the final costume. So it's so like we are absolutely on a mission. We are absolutely on a mission vivid. To take cinema to African cinema to a place that's never gone before. So
good job.
From the Kakrana Behukrano.
Thank you.
Good job.
And I'm now gingered crab, now excited, and I love the fact that you are doing science fiction, right? Because it's a genre that has been totally neglected.
Especially in Ghana.
In Ghana, full stop. The last proper science fiction I've seen on the continent. Was it District 9?
It's a Canadian movie that was shot in South Africa. Yeah.
That's the closest science fiction thing, and that won everything.
Yes, amazing.
We won everything. And that's like what, 10, 12 years ago.
2009.
Yeah, so I checked. So for this to be happening here, just down the street, I saw your office.
Yeah. Yes.
So for those of you watching, that question we keep asking when we are watching our Netflix and our Primes, that is it possible that blah blah blah. It's about the determination and the mind. And Pascal is not telling us; he's showing us right here on screen. Then I think it's massive, yo.
Looking forward,
bro. We need to talk. We are definitely
looking forward to how this actually
Dream Music. We want to be part of this somehow, bro.
Absolutely. So the next time we're doing a shoot. This is only half of the vision of the film. You know, this is the part of the film that's happening in space, in a spaceship, and there's the other half that's happening in the village.
Okay.
You know, so what we're doing with this film, like we're mixing the two parts of there's two parts of the film. There's the traditional parts that like away from technology, and there's also the futuristic, the technological part. Yeah. So it's almost like we're doing two movies in one. And it's something beautiful that I cannot wait to put it all together. So, and I'm happy about the buzz. But then, hey, Free Music, you guys are invited for our next shoots and everything. And also the rest of the cast, you have not seen who we casted so far.
The lady with the red hair, what's her name?
That's Gadede Segbefia.
I think she's really good. I saw her on stage over the weekend, and she blew my mind.
She's a fantastic actress.
Cyril, I'm going to watch something on stage. Do you want to pass through? Oh, Lenny,
but they were here.
They were here.
All right.
That will take me to ask the question about the quality of acting content.
Yes.
In Ghana, would you say that it was hard for you to cast for this movie, or that you had a breeze?
I think in general, I think something I posted last year went viral. The whole country I was screaming about how, you know, in GH, I let actors speak the way they speak in real life.
Instead of poetry.
Instead of poetry, instead of Shakespearean language and stuff. So I always encourage local language. I always encourage Tree, Gan, Ewe, Pidgin. And if you're going to speak English with a Ghanaian accent.
Yes.
Because the Indian don't try to Americanize.
A lot of people don't know, but Pascal's impressions are off the hook.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, this is a scene of me. I'm rehearsing for the action scenes. Again, you guys want to be part of the actual shoots? I'll send you that, because we've spent a lot of time rehearsing for the action scenes and stuff.
Wow.
So that's me bringing my action movie experience from Canada and etc. Just again, action was always part of my forte, and then this is a rehearsal with my guys.
You choreographed the stunts yourself?
I did. I've been doing that for a while. After years of directing, I might as well do it and stuff with my whole vision and the way it's being shot, etc. Everything's pre-planned. So I can't wait to actually shoot this. And if you guys are interested in showing up, I'll just let you know. And shout out to my lead actor, Alphonse. He's an award-winning actor, but also after all the years doing action with me, he's improving all the different aspects. So we're looking forward to telling a great story with great acting, great emotions, but at the same time, great visuals that will make everybody excited at the same time as well.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Charlie.
Awesomeness.
Thank you.
Greatness.
My last comment is...
Thank you.
Because it's so exciting. You know, we're tired of the evil stepmother.
Oh, don't do that.
We are.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we get it.
I mean, it also adds up to...
Yeah, no.
You heard Pascal say that it's a blend, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, but we've been suffering berry and kwashiorkor for 20 years. Finally, protein. Oh.
I actually do agree with that chart. It makes so much sense. Putting comedy as dessert, action as protein.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I really like that. But this is something I'd love to be in. It's really exciting. So we can talk about that.
Yes. Charlie, are you open to casting still for any of the other 6 projects?
The thing is, we are... Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Everybody's... also have other posts where I talk about, hey, I get approached all the time for people that want to work and act and all that stuff. My DM is full of that. The thing is, we're always looking for actors, but it's like the search should not be difficult. I know you're right next to me. I see you. Nice.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is, anybody that are interested in acting in a movie, don't just ask. Just, cast yourself. Cast yourself first and let me come second. Shoot yourself out and let me come second. You know, because when you're an up and coming artist, you want Richie to sign you. You're not gonna wait till Richie to sign you before you start singing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like anybody out there that want to be casted, please
show and tell.
Yes, show and tell. You know, because I would rather cast Gadede first before anybody that just go in my DM, blah blah blah.
Because you've seen her work.
Yes, everywhere.
Yes.
And 98% of people that cast, they don't ask me. I ask them. I beg them. It's like, yo, I've seen your work. Come and join me. So if a girl, I'm interested in the girl and stuff like that, I'm not gonna beg her. It's like I'm gonna show them.
So what you're just trying to say is Pascal doesn't beg, whether it's for
no, I'm saying if you beg me
or pleasure.
No, I'm saying okay. Let's separate the two. I'm saying that if you want something,
show is becoming a lot.
Don't beg. You know, create your value.
Yeah.
Show
yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
create your
Yeah.
value.
Yeah.
Basically, create your value, and next thing you know, I'll see you at work. Simple as that.
Is he power to you?
Power to me.
Pascal Aka has been shooting up our morning big conversation, and I can feel the breath of fresh air. Bro, if I never get to watch the movie Cry, I'm happy with it. Do you know?
Thank you.
The fact that you've put the word Ghana, science fiction, spaceship, village, 3D printer in the same conversation.
It's the same
Because
paragraph.
you've closed it. Do you understand? Because we are tired of the evil stepmother.
Oh no, I see.
Oh no, the
I'll
camera
say
could
this
should have
again.
cut
What?
what
Man, this thing,
they could have cut what
we are tired of the evil stepmother. Oh, we know. Hey!
Now you are acting like
Exactly.
an evil
See,
stepmother.
do you know
I think I've
what?
said
You
that.
know what I'll say? I'll just say that maybe you're tired of the ways it has been put out. It's
when
the same
the
way
evil
because
stepmother is the narrative of where our mental space has been when it comes to the creativity of film. Domestic pettiness and set in domestic nuclear chaos. It is always that same space where,
So you
like
think
he
that
said,
we are limiting ourselves?
yes, like he said in his first opening about film, that the world, everything is possible, right? So why have we been in that tiny matchbox lighting ourselves on fire?
so we shouldn't stay there. We should go and
Enter all the aqua space, you know.
Open it up.
Because the evil stepmother cannot go to space.
Hey,
Charlie,
You never
she
know.
never go to space.
I think about
Maybe Pascal
room.
Yes.
On her broom.
Pascal is
Can
going
go
through
to
evil
space on her
stepmothers
broom.
in space. But no. See,
maybe.
when she arrives on the spaceship, then she joins a cloth. Charlie, the craziness.
Surreal.
If you leave us, we'll unwind here. But Charlie, bro, it's massive. It's lots of fun. I think everybody has had a refreshing conversation and perspective on film. You've shown us it is possible. Like you said, show and tell. You didn't come here and I'm planning to do a movie about and we are going to definitely jump on board to continue bringing the behind the scenes and grow the hype for this, because this is what we love to see. And we are also praying that you and Elle will get that magic connection that we are waiting for the universe from, so that we can get more smashing music videos back to back. But it's been great. It's been fresh, Charlie. It's been fresh. Go on our socials. We're gonna post all of Pascal's behind the scenes, and you're gonna have to do that for me. Let's get people talking. Let's ask about the narratives, what more people want to see in our film industry, and let's get the right attention to Pascal's work. This is what we want to see. These are the pace setters, still setting the pace in different genres of cinema. Music videos, upon. Right now, we are in the big blockbuster box offices, about to make that money. Pascal,
Yes.
last words. What do you want to leave us with, bro?
Here's the thing. Where I am right now, as a filmmaker in Ghana, everybody has spent years complaining about the industry, government this, National Film Authority this, let's do dialogue. Media, I'm done talking. You know, I'm walking. So a way to improve our industry is to improve our films. Let's make better films, and then we can start talking and say, hey, let's have a better house. Simple as that.
It's collection time. We have closed the church. Reverend Pastor Aka, supported by Deacon Cyril, Treasurer Lenny Lomote.
Thank you for the
and
treasurer.
Choir Madam Nana Isilfa Boris Hemans. Yapo sorry no inti. Mon send him to 055. No, but on the real, we're wrapping up for the week. It's been great. It's been beautiful. Enjoying your attendance to our shows, Stream Music TV, Big Convo, simulcast on Plus 89.9. We'll see you next week. Monday, we do this all over again. Greatness in the building. The brother Pascal Aka. The name is Serial, of course.